before this election, I've never heard of the alt-right. Maybe that speaks to my ignorance. Maybe it just speaks to this made-up, fictional characterization of the right by the radical left, which includes the media, of course. This attack on Stephen Bannon, who is a genius. Everything he's ever done has been genius. And getting Donald Trump elected was in large part due to his genius. And attacking him as an anti-Semite and a white nationalist and a white supremacist and a racist is insane. It's libelous. It's scurrilous. Let me put up a story. This is what the left cites as their primary example of anti-Semitism at Breitbart. Bill Kristol, Republican spoiler, renegade Jew. You know who wrote this? Look at who wrote this. David Horowitz. As we've told you, David Horowitz. No more, but he's a conservative, pro-Israel, devout Jew. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you that when they put that headline up. I'm Jewish. Stephen Bannon's not an anti-Semite. My God, what is wrong with people? But the media, oh, they are on the attack. Let's listen to Harry Reid, actually, if you want some
If Trump
comedy.
is serious about seeking unity, the first thing he should do is rescind his appointment with Steve Bannon. Rescind it. Don't do it. Think about this. Don't do it. As long as a champion of racial division is a step away from the Oval Office, it will be impossible to take Trump's efforts to heal the nation seriously.
He's a pathetic old man. He's disgusting. He's disgraceful. He has been for years. And now on his way out the door, he's making his mark as a disgrace to the United States Senate. So don't believe or listen to anything this man says. Then there's the gals of The View. Oh, the gals of The View, led by, biting my tongue, which got me in trouble over the weekend, Joy Behar. But watch this.
So as we were saying, the president-elect's pick for chief strategist isn't doing much to calm a lot of people's nerves. Stephen K. Bannon, former executive chairman of Breitbart, an alt-right website, claims a history of racist and anti-Semitic and white supremacist posts. And given these allegations, I mean, what do you think it's, do you think it's helping people feel a little better? Does it help what President Obama said? I mean, or does it sort of make it harder?
Again, I'd like to see the examples of white nationalism, racism, anti-Semitism. Like I said, you saw the anti-Semitism charge headline, which they don't tell you was written by David Horowitz, the story. So where's all the examples? Where are they? They don't exist, or you'd see them. Or you'd see them. Here's more.
You keep hearing is that the country is divided, and then he picks one of the most divisive people in the country. You know, that's what's bizarre about it. Yeah. Pick somebody who's a uniter. Well, it would be nice to have a counterpart to Reince Priebus, who is a little maybe more moderate than Reince Priebus, as opposed to somebody who represents the alt-right, who has on his website headlines like this: Bill Kristol, Republican spoiler, renegade Jew. Why does he have to say that Bill Kristol is a Jew? What does that got to do with anything?
Hey, brain-dead Behar. The story is all about him being a Jew. It's written by David Horowitz. That's the body of the story. It's the point of the story. Read it, brain-dead. Oh, my God. Another one.
There's a history in the 20th century, the 30s and 40s, and we got into a world war over this because people were afraid, and they blamed the other for their problems. And that is what I see somebody like this guy from the alt-right espousing. And it is happening in France. It is happening in Hungary. People are experiencing fear of globalization, and they are turning on their neighbors. This is what fascism looks like. And it scares the hell out of me. And it should scare everybody.
You want to see fascism? Look at the radical left. Maybe look in the mirror. She wants somebody more moderate. A little more moderate than Priebus in the Oval Office to balance him. Then there's Glenn Beck, who I don't recognize anymore.
When people really understand what the alt-right is, this neo-nationalist, neo-Nazi white supremacy idea that Bannon is pushing hard.
Yeah.
I hope they wake up, because if not, we are racist. If that's what we accept and we know it, then we are racist.
Breitbart runs my interviews all the time. I'm Jewish. Am I a neo-Nazi? Am I a white supremacist? Am I a white nationalist? This is made up crap. And it really has to stop, or it could happen to any one of us. J.D. Hayworth is next on America Talks Live.